guys, it's Asia with Riverside Pride, and welcome to this month's 10-Minute Talk. September, we celebrated Bisexual Plus Awareness Week, which seeks to accelerate acceptance of the Bi Plus community. The Bi Plus is a term that includes and recognizes the pansexual, fluid, queer, no label, etc. community. So today I am here with Gabe Castro, owner of NBTX Contractors and Design Collaborative. I was going to get that eventually. And he identifies as part of the Bi Plus community. I also want to say thank you again for being a sponsor of NBTX Pride this year.
Yeah,
you
that was
rock.
awesome. We'll do it again next year.
Good. We're looking forward to it. Well, so if you will just tell our audience a little bit about yourself, the Cliff Notes first.
Yes, ma'am. My name's Gabe Castro. I've came out about 5 years ago. Never really formally, just people ask, bam, fell in love with the love of my life. But growing up, I grew up in Port Arthur, Texas, Beaumont area. This is when we had no social media. I always thought I had feelings for a man, but back then you never had the education to know any better. So I always identified with a woman. I was a very popular college football player, the whole 9 yards, and always did what you were supposed to do as a man, not knowing about the gay lifestyle or if it's accepted and all that. I was saved in a Pentecostal church in 1997, married the preacher's only daughter. It's not true what they say about them.
The PKs?
It's not
no?
true. But anyway, I was raped, not so much raped, but my brother-in-law, who was the assistant pastor, came on to me in a physical manner, and I didn't resist because I was an evangelist at the same time, and there wound up being a lot of perversion in the church. It was a small church of about 150 members, and most of my family were having, committing adulterous acts. I informed my family, my 2 daughters and my wife at the time, about this situation, and my father-in-law stated that they can stay, and I was leaving. I moved to Dallas. I was at Gold's Gym and met the love of my life, whether it be a man or a woman. I love women. I love their personalities. I find them very attractive, but the love that caught me was a man. And here we are today, very successful in New Braunfels. We made a great name for ourselves. We work hard, and that's how we label ourselves to this point.
So what prompted you to come out? There's a lot of people still in the closet, especially late in life. What finally got you to the point where you're like, yes? Was it when you met your partner, or was it like a while after that, before that?
It progressed. When we started dating was when it was during the Trump running for election, before Biden ever came into the picture. I saw how people were being treated unfairly, and I'm a big guy, right? And a masculine business professional, but we owe everything to those from the Castro years and all that. I was frustrated, not so much mad, just frustrated how my friends, a lot of them are conservative, talk down towards gays, lesbians, call them faggots. And so I got in their face and look, I weigh 50 more pounds more than you. I'm more successful than you. I was a politician, motivational speaker. My resume's pretty good, just like yours. And now here in New Braunfels, we don't see much of it. A big change has happened, but that's the reason I came out, because I was tired of the fucking bullying.
Fair enough.
Sorry, I said I cussed.
It's all right. Kids, close your ears. So biases. So this is a big thing, right, for the bi plus community is, oh, well, you can't be in a committed relationship. You're bi. Oh, you're just greedy. What things have you heard? Or is it totally fine and you don't get any of it?
I haven't received any negative, because most of the men that I think a lot of men are curious in their own realm.
On that Kinsey scale.
Yeah, and that's why if they see someone on their standard that's not going to bow down to their beliefs, but face them face to face, there's always a curiosity there. And I'm in sales, we own our own company, and I always said that I don't care if you're a man or a woman, you want to be around someone that's a type A personality if they're running your business or running a certain aspect of your company or providing you a service. I think a lot of men are curious. I do. Women, I believe they're curious as well. I love watching a beautiful woman. I'll tell Darren, my partner, that she is so gorgeous. I love her personality inside and out. But I'm faithful to a man.
Love it. Well, last question I have for you. So October 11th is National Coming Out Day. You and I have that in common, that we came out very late in life.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give to other people who may be struggling with their sexuality and thinking about coming out later in life?
Like I said earlier, those men and women back in the 70s, they truly fought for us, for what we are now. Don't buy into the politics, what you hear, because it's always going to be yay or nay. Have guts, stand up for yourself, stand up for your beliefs, because tell you what, there's not a soul on this earth that doesn't struggle, doesn't have scars, hasn't been bombarded by judgment. Just have faith in yourself.
Love it. Gabe, thank you again for being the feature of our 10-minute talk, and we look forward to doing more events and working
We
together.
talk less than 10 fucking minutes. Thank you.
Oh, thanks.
I know. I'm like, you got anything else? We got 3 minutes.
Do we still have 3 minutes left?
Yeah, we're
Really?
only at 7.
Man.
Cowboys fan.
It's a pretty buy statement right there.
Oh, man. Okay, well, let's see. We can come up with another question.
No. Right now, currently, I have 2 daughters. One daughter, both of my daughters are fine with me being gay. My son-in-law's fine with it. That's what I was most afraid of, were how my kids, who's 20 and 18, were going to not judge me, but how they were going to accept it. And they accepted it with open arms.
That's awesome.
Darren is best friends with Hannah Lynn and Robbie. They talk more than I do. I'm kind of like that old dad, drinking my beer and doing the Al Bundy, and Hannah Lynn's talking. But her and Darren, I mean, they're eye to eye, they're hugging, and Robbie, the whole 9 yards, and they're asking me a question. Well, I didn't pay attention to anything you said. We're a typical family. We're the Al Bundy family, but on a bi-gay version level.
That's awesome that your kids were supportive, and
That's what I was most scared of.
I'm actually really glad you brought that up, and I'm sorry I'm going to be in this, but the fact that you were older, you had to come out to your children, and there's so many children that are so scared to come out to their parents.
Right.
And it's kind of like, this is the opposite. And so young people seeing this, the youth seeing this, and seeing you come out to your children is huge, because they're scared, but who knows? Like you said, men and women are curious. So, you never know, and there's always going to be someone in the community that has your back.
Right.
And
Always.
so have those guts, because your parents may have been curious in the past, and they're going to understand. And so it's really beautiful that your children, I love that. So thank you for sharing that.
I think our children are more educated than we as adults are.
oh, 100%.
And they're more
And-
accepting
Yeah.
of it. A lot of my daughter's best friends were lesbian, bisexual, gay. Same with my buddies' daughters or sons. They're more educated than we are. We never knew what transgender was. And we still don't. We're so uneducated about it. And that's one of my goals with our organization, is to educate more individuals about what trans is, the two spirits and the whole 9 yards, because I don't know it. I never knew it,
Yeah.
So.
Well, good. Now we're good?
All right, we'll see y'all later.
This is for real, been a 10-minute talk. Bye, guys.